am Tanya Dolby. I'm the engineering manager for the engineering services in the Building and Construction Division. The engineering services department primarily focuses on providing project-specific calculations and support for installation on buildings. And also, I develop test plans for clients who want to test and certify their products to meet a certain code, standard, building code, whatever it may be. I will develop a test plan so they can test and certify their product. Standards in the context of the building and construction industry is crucial across several different levels. So for sustainability, for safety, and for the quality of products that are being installed on buildings. If a product is tested to and meets a standard, then the stakeholders for that building, whether it be an architect, a building owner, occupants, they have assurance that that product is going to meet those codes and standards and performance requirements across many different types of events. In the context of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, I think the Building and Construction Division directly ties in to number 11, which is a sustainable cities and communities, and making cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. And it also ties into disaster risk reduction. So my involvement in the Building and Construction Division is directly related to disaster risk reduction for human cities and settlements. And those disaster risk reductions could be related to weather-related events. They could be hurricanes, tornadoes, other type of large storm events, as well as man-made disasters, which could include bomb blast. My personal favorite standard is ASTM E1996. That is the standard specification for performance of exterior walls, windows, curtain wall, doors, and impact protective systems, which are impacted by wind-borne debris and hurricanes. So this standard tests products, particularly glazed products or other protective systems, to hurricane impact and cycle testing. The hurricane impact portion of it is a 2x4 missile, wooden missile that is shot out of an air cannon, and it strikes the face of a pane of glass that is installed into a number of different types of systems. It could be doors, windows, curtain walls, storefronts, and depending on the location and the level of protection that a client wants to achieve, the framing members may also be impacted. So it's pretty fun, I will say, to be able to witness, to see that standard and that test actually occur. I've also seen the similar type missile impact for tornado, and it uses the same basic piece of machinery. It's just that missile is shot at a much higher velocity. So after the impact, then that unit, whatever that product is cycled through over 9,000 cycles, which those 9,000 cycles mimic a storm that is approaching, hitting, and then moving away. It is a very robust test standard, and it really impacts how a building is going to perform during a like I said, an event, whether it be a hurricane or tornado or a number of weather-related type events. This standard, it not only protects the occupants of buildings, but it also helps to reduce the damage caused by those storms, and hopefully helps reduce getting back to normal after a storm event. Presently, about 40% of the world's population lives within 100 kilometers or 60 miles of the coast. So while this particular standard is currently widely used in the Southeast United States, along the Atlantic coast, and in the Gulf Coast areas, the potential for this type of standards use in the future, as we get more and more larger weather events hitting coastal areas, this standard could expand in the use if more areas of the world want to build with protective type products on their buildings.